4D detects dangerous weather days ahead of time, so you can make the right plans for your family.
An amazing kid and an amazing event, and congrats to all of you that participated and raised money. Taking a look at our sky cam. Oh, those winds still picking up coming out of Mayport, those northeast winds, as we have some small cells of rain that are moving through southeast Georgia, Brunswick, Dover Bluff, Red Bluff, Cabin Bluff, High Point, Bristol Hammock. You're all going to experience within that area some of those smaller cells moving through of rain, and they're going to intensify a little bit between midnight and 2 a.m. And as we look into northeast Florida, more of the same. Let's take a look right along Atlantic Beach. You can see some small cells moving just past Hanna Park. As we go further south down the coast, you can see some small cells just south of Crescent Beach and Summer Haven, an area we've been focused on for quite some time, as we have some of those homes that are on the beaches that the coast has been deteriorating. So it's made it basically very difficult for those homes to stay there that are along the beach. But it's not widespread rain, and so it's not going to really do a washout for your plans this evening, but take an umbrella just in case. If you feel some sprinkles of rain, know that these cells are moving through quickly. For the rest of the weekend, we still have a high rip current risk. The tides are just not safe, folks. Just keep that in mind. And because of what we're dealing with these levels of tide coming in, we also have some unfortunate minor and moderate flooding that is occurring based upon these river gauges along the St. Johns River. They're improving a little bit along the coast, but definitely along the St. Johns River. So if you have experienced some high tide flooding, please email me your photos so we can show those tomorrow, and make sure you're moving your property back away from the river if that is possible. So we have the coastal flood warning that is in effect until October 7th, 5 p.m. from Duval County south. Coast, intercoastal, and also for the St. Johns River. We have the coastal flood advisory in effect, Nassau County north into St. Johns County for the same time frame. And if you have a small boat, stay out of the ocean, folks, because 20 to 60 nautical miles off the coast, it's just still choppy in the ocean. It's not going to be safe for you guys. So just keep that in mind until October 7th. So we're dealing with the light rain tonight, heavy downpours Monday and also on Sunday tomorrow, and expect 2 to 3 feet more of water than what you would normally have on your dry ground when you're dealing with these high tides. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s along the coast, mid to low 70s inland. Still breezy along the coast. It's going to stay that way into the evening if you're along the coast, and temperatures will be calm but yet mild. See, as I mentioned, from midnight going to about 2 a.m., this is what we're going to be dealing with from Brunswick all the way down through St. Augustine into Palatka. These light to moderate downpours and these small cells are going to be cutting through and then come to an end. Now, Sunday, from about 11 a.m. till about 2 p.m., we'll have sprinkles of rain moving through, very similar to what we dealt with today. Some heavy downpours could occur, though, beginning on Monday in the morning from about 7 to 8 a.m. so far as we look at our futurecast models, continuing until noon, and then becoming more scattered to widespread as we get into the early afternoon on Monday. So that is the amount of rain that we're going to be dealing with over the next 24 to 48 hours. Rain accumulation along the coast is going to be 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Further inland, this would be west of St. Johns River, west of I-95. We're looking at accumulations closer to 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch for McClinney, Waycross, Lake City, and Gainesville. We're going to stay average when it comes to our highs, around 84, 85 degrees every day. And tracking the tropics, a 20 to 60% chance for a tropical wave that is currently off the coast of Africa, slowly developing, but likely will continue to develop. And there is a disturbance that's in the Gulf, but that's likely not going to become organized into any kind of a system or cyclone. As we look at the GFS and the Euro, here's that tropical wave slowly developing, heading toward the Leeward Islands, and then possibly shifting. But it's too soon to say that this is even what would happen, but the probability of it developing into a cyclone is at 60% over the next 7 days. Meanwhile, back here at home, tomorrow in the morning, it's going to be in the low 70s along the coast, upper 60s further inland in the I-10, I-75 corridor. Along the coast tomorrow, temperatures will peak into the low 80s. Further inland, you're going to be more in the low to mid 80s.